All right. Hello, everybody. Hi. Let me just tab over to stream health like my dumbass always forgets to do. Welcome. As you can see, we are in fact playing Fast Fusion. I accidentally just pressed the remapping button at the bottom of the controller, so okay, everything's working. So, Fusion Shop. I've heard that you can fuse vehicles together. I don't know if that's like you lose a vehicle like in Persona. But this is the next game in the Fast series after Fast RMX, which was I think it was a port of Fast Neo Racing. And, sorry, learning a little bit about tarot cards at the moment. And promoting the stream. Anyway, so it's like, I believe Fast RMX is just a port of the Wii game Fast Neo Racing. I could be wrong, because I know a game like Fast RMX was on the Wii U, but I didn't find out about it until after I bought Fast RMX on the Switch, and, okay. I think that was the same thing in RMX. I'm really more for the subsonic, though. Yeah, like, I'm not against like unlocking like super and hypersonic, for like, multiplayer, but yeah, I gotta stick to so. Oh, you gotta pay the money that you earn in these races. Up in the top right corner, you can see the cent sign and the zero. That's like, okay, that's the money you earn from your races. You don't unlock the cups by fucking winning in the last one. You gotta over the money. Okay. It's gonna be fun. Especially because I'm not the greatest. Ooh, I will start with the Sebra. Yeah, business as usual. Gurin Paku. I wonder how many vehicles are returning, how many are new, and how many tracks are back. And I am so out of practice of this game, I'm probably gonna... Oh, shit, I already fucked up. Right out of the gate, and I still need to work my way back up into rankings. Fuck. Wait, come back. I need more boost. Wait. Well, I warned you I was going to fuck up. Okay, we're going to get our bearings, and we're going to race through some of the cups and collect some money and unlock some tracks, but, or some cups. Ooh. I cannot race this game to save my fucking life. Anyway, but yeah. Zelda jump. Whee! Oh, I didn't fuck that up. Oh, fun for me, fun for you. No, but seriously though, these games, like Fast RMX is really fun. This is also fun. It's like, but I do have to say, like, I feel like with Miyamoto's obsession with innovate or kill off a franchise, they literally could have, I missed that jump. They literally could have hired the developers of Shinen to take over as the first non-Japanese in-house developers to continue the F-Zero franchise. Maybe I should shut my mouth and look where I'm going. I'm not doing my ass any favors here. Right? When the hell did I cross laps? When did I cross... When am I going to learn to pay attention to where the fuck I'm driving? Well, damn, that boost meter went fast. No, this is probably a new track, not like one of the, not like a returner from RMX. I'd wager. Oh shit! I made that one without jumping. Wow. I really must learn to stop jumping when I don't need to. I will say, I wonder if they actually fixed one of the major complaints I saw online in the first game, where it was like, oh, it's going way too fast for the human to keep up with. The CPU's meeting speeds, oh my god, like, I can attest firsthand that it felt like it was too fast, like to the point of foul play. But, I mean, Brent and I have worked and unlocked like all of the vehicles and tracks in RMX, so it's like, it can be done, but if it feels like it's a bit, the CPU's going faster than it should, I can kinda get behind, so hopefully they kind of dumb that down a little, you know? Especially on the Subsonic League, which I assume is supposed to be the equivalent of Mario Kart's 50cc. And whatever the, this is gonna be, all in all 7th. Nope. This is the way we go. We learn the tracks. And yeah, this could have, sufficed as a video, but it's like, I feel like I don't stream enough, so I wanted to get some live in. Alright, we're getting back into the rhythm of things. I had it so damn many times. Yeah, I'm just gonna take the L here. Especially now that I'm out of boost juice. Ha! Coming in for 6th. And next up is Cuevas del Sol. I'm gonna try to get ahead. Okay, here we go. Oh, that is a start. That is a start. And yes, in this game, boosting is your best friend. To anyone who's watching and never saw our Fast RMX Let's Play video, or our Fast RMX random gameplay video, as we technically, mostly, oh. That's the way you assholes want to play, huh? I definitely think, because I have plans to go to Flynn's Arcade tomorrow for their karaoke, I'm probably going to work with Brent on doing some unlocks in the Subsonic League. So we have more content to work with in both videos and actually playing with other people, and okay. We're learning the tracks. We're learning the tracks. That was a point where we needed to jump, so now we know that for the next lap. Something tells me that premature jump is the reason that I fucked that up. Boosting works in a pinch. And yes, I do get the feeling that all you need to do to unlock is to keep playing the races and collect the money, but I feel the higher your placement, the more you earn for your races. I'm pretty sure stuff like Gran Turismo and other games that involve racing mechanics you don't normally see in your traditional Mario and Sonic karts is probably, like... I do believe we're coming up on a jump. Ha-ha! Now that is how you learn the track and learn from your mistakes. That is how you get good. And yeah, even if you didn't like the CPU in the first game, I still think this game is really great for, like, especially multiplayer with friends. And so it's like, I want to unlock all the vehicles, I want to unlock all of the tracks, so that, you know, I can actually play this game with friends. And then if I do want to, like, time attack, I just think that the only real thing that it's missing is, like, an exhibition race, which would be the equivalent of a Mario Kart's Versus race. I know that exhibition was used in a lot of the Sonic racing games. Like, I don't remember if it's in Sega, Sonic and Sega All-Stars Racing as the terminology. I'll have to double check, but yeah, it's mostly just like Grand Prix and time trial for the most part, with plus, of course, the multiplayer, so, you know. The only difference between this and traditional... How did I end up in third place despite landing in fourth? I want to know how that works. And I assume that the Redwood Forest is the final track, so I'm pretty much like... I ain't third place in this time. $90. You're a bunch of cheap motherfuckers to pay me that much for how much I've been improving. Well, this probably will end up with me just looking around at, like, settings and being like a super short stream and shit, because I really don't want to, like, bore you with racing the same track over and over again. Truth be told, I probably should have played this game ahead of time when I bought it, but I really did want to save a little bit to show off, so, you know. I would say live and learn, but then I might be sued by the guy who wrote the song for Sonic Adventure. Probably one of those assholes who thinks he owns the phrase live and learn just because he made the song, you know? Speaking of, we are planning a Sonic Adventure 2 Let's Play once the GameCube comes back from the repair shop, but we will be muting the audio when Live and Learn comes up just because that guy is a complete asshole trying to sue anyone and everyone, so, you know. Like, I can't afford to be sued by some fuckwit who didn't properly read his contract with Sega and assumed that it would that the song would only be used for a singular game and not become some sensation that people use under fair use or use in the Sonic 3 movie, etc., etc., you know? So we will be muting the audio during Live and Learn. I mean, we're mostly planning on playing Hero Story and seeing if we have the stones to actually go through Dark Story and survive Canon's core. It's going to be Brent's turn to play the Let's Play from beginning to end, so it's like, it's his funeral, but, you know. I don't remember where the Live and Learn song comes up, so if it's like, say, during, like, Canon's core or something, then, fucking probably won't, have to worry if we only play Hero Story, but we're going to start off with the Hero Story, and then we're going to work our way from there, so. Yeah. Where's this money coming from? So wait, do the dollars and cents fill up, so like, does the boost meter get filled up via like your fucking, like, when I collect these boost tokens, am I also adding to my in-game bank account or something? Like, anyone who saw that number go up, oh, that's going up, but what's causing it? Anyone has got a sharp eye can figure out when the money started actually increasing? Let me know in the archive, in the comments of the archive. I'll figure out how I'm actually making money without completing a race. Yeah, but yeah, I definitely want to get some unlocks in before I go out of town at the end of July, so... I think we're coming up on the log pendulums, so we definitely want to try to lap this guy for first and not get hit in the process. So, though truth be told, I'd rather finish in second than go down in the placement of this particular race. So we will see, but more than likely I am not gonna lap this CPU before the end of the yeah, no first place for me. How far up did I go? I'm probably like fourth over. Okay, second in that race. So, what's my overall? So close. The currency in this game is coins. Let that sink in for a second. The currency in this game is just called coins. Not super creative, but I'll go for it. What's superhero mode? Oh, okay. Can't do that. Let's see what's in here. Okay, so you spend coins to unlock. Now, what I want to know is if this is the fusion shop and you're supposed to be able to fuse things together. Why? What? Well, let's see if we can put what we brought into practice in the Mercium Cup in an attempt to try and get up a little. Let's use the Vosk this time. Not really sure what leading has to do in this, by the way. So, you know, it's like, but.
3, 2, 1.
This is probably going to be one of those tracks where you just end up like fucking up over and over for like several instances until you have the ability to unlock something else. I gotta say that like having like an actual versus race type mode to just race for the sake of earning coins would be a lot better. Even if you had to have your progress, like at the very least, like it is like everything costs money here except for like the speed classes and the superhero mode. So it's like Oh! Yeah, I definitely gotta remember when and where to jump. Out of my way, bitch. Will that never get me? Will that never not get me? So yeah, this is definitely one of those tracks where it takes a lot of practice, so. I think as an added bonus after this, I'll jump into Mario Kart World for a little bit and just play some versus race against the CPU just for the fuck of it. But we'll see. I hope there's more content than just the existing vehicles. And because it feels like there's a little bit less in the track selection from what I've seen. So I hope there is a little more to the content than what they have here. Especially when this is more or less crossing over the roughly the same level of price tagging that Fast RMX had. I think like Fast RMX is like $15 just like this game is. So it's like I would like a little more bang for my buck. And I know Shinen, they ain't one of those cheap types that will try to like shortchange you like Nintendo's been doing lately. Like third-party developers are not forced to follow like Nintendo's business practices, so to speak. So as long as they meet Nintendo's demands for the seal of quality, they should be fine. That was that was inevitable with my driving skills in this game. That was going to happen at some point. Oh well, better it happen now than later, right? And we have officially crashed out below the ranking we want. We are officially ending lower than third. I was aiming to try and at least get third. Ho! Ho! Okay, this is an improvement. This is an improvement over the last time I went through the cup. If I can at least maintain third minimum, I can unlock this cup for Subsonic. Or I should be able to unlock. Oh, no, wait, I have to place third in every Grand Prix first. Never mind. It's a step in the right direction. It's step one of however many to unlock Subsonic. I do hope you can collect coins in multiplayer, because that would be a great way to actually... And I do hope that, like, with Mario Kart, like, coins are shared. Like, every racer's coin totals end up carrying over. Because that would help greatly towards unlocks. And I could actually work with friends to get the unlocks in and... Oh no, you don't spin me out, I spin you out. Come here.
Only 2 laps to go.
Now, I think this is what people mean when they complain that the CPU reaches speeds that it shouldn't be able to. Or that, sorry, the player can't reach, because, like, I am literally neck and necking with these cars. Like, my speed cannot match them. So, like, when I jump into fourth, this one just keeps nosing its way ahead. As if it's trying to get ahead, like, if it's trying to reach speeds that the player can't reach. So I can understand where the criticism pops in, like... And I'm sorry to say, as fun as this game is, allowing the computer to reach speeds that the human players cannot reach, that is straight up unfair, and that is just bad game design. So it's like, the game obviously does have its flaws, and you can argue that I'm not, like, collecting enough boost tokens, but you gotta learn to lay out of the track and learn when it's actually safe to fucking, jump without crashing, too. So, you know, it's like... I'm definitely not gonna bore you with a straight, like, hour, 2 hours of actually, trying to get enough coins to unlock the next cup. Or some other vehicles, you know? So we are going to do the best we can to place as high as we can here. And then see if I at least have enough, which I probably won't, to do the unlock for... I also gotta say, they should do a better payout for the coins, just because I feel like some people are going to get bored playing the same 3 tracks over and over again in an attempt to get enough money to unlock new tracks to begin with. Oh, this feels like a bit of a design flaw, in my opinion. I literally crashed into second place. And I fucking crossed the finish line when I crashed! That should not have counted against me!
Redwood. 3,
But yeah, just a straight live stream of the 3 same tracks over and over again is going to get boring really quickly, so... After this race, we're going to see how much money I've accumulated from this Grand Prix, and then we're going to go ahead and we're going to, switch to Mario Kart. Like, I know I promised a strictly Fast Fusion stream, but I'm not against switching the game mid-stream to get a little excess content in, you know? You know what? Even though it's a futile and hopeless cause due to a bad design on Nintendo's behalf, I'd say next, let's try to get Peepa, Rocky Wrench, and or Swooper unlocked, because those are like the 3 characters that I'm missing to have the whole deck unlocked with playable characters, and yeah, I prefer how easier it is to collect boost tokens in the first game. We at least want to try to bump up in the rankings to third place minimum, and I know it's only the second lap, so let's be very, very careful. Oh! Fuck a monkey. Yeah, we're either going to go down in the final overall placing, or we're going to end up maintaining another fourth placing. I had that coming. See if we can get lucky enough to maintain first place for second place for the duration of the race minimum, and get that third place overall. I'm willing to bet the first place is already... Yeah, he long since crossed the finish line. Okay. That was an improvement.
Congratulations!
How the hell am I in second place? Based off my performance in the second race, I should have been at minimum in third. Ah. Hi, we can unlock a new cup. That's what superhero mode is. Alright, let's go ahead and unlock the Indigon Cup. $150,000 coins for the Carbium. Why did I just back out when I was about to start another race? I'm gonna use Mech Gaiba.
Design.
I literally just got that. 8 fucking years later, I just got the MacGyver reference.
2, 1.
Well played, Shinen. Okay. One of those tracks. Learn where we're going. Gonna end up placing horribly this time around. Well, I'd rather risk missing the jump than actually risk, Ah, yes, the elusive sand whale. Also, I should be cleaning my closet instead of live streaming so that I can actually take the advantage to organize a little bit more due to the fact that I gotta take some extra shit to storage tomorrow and probably will end up taking it, even though I wasn't on the fence, or I was on the fence about whether I should or not. Don't think much of it's going to be used right now at the moment, and I can pop into storage any old weekend to dig it up, so... Okay, how do I assume I have to jump there in order to avoid crashing on that land? We're gonna try that. We're gonna try to remember to try to do that in the third lap and see if that actually helps. That one where it's like, I pressed the fucking X button, what more do you want? Well, this is basically a combination of Route 66 in the desert, I assume. Everybody's loving on Route 66 these days, from Nintendo to Shinen. The question is Sonic Team on board with a Route 66? Oh! Did we just make that without jumping? Did we just fucking make that without jumping? Oh, holy shit! I did! Don't ask me how I fucking did that, I couldn't tell you. Also, if the question of the day is, are we going to place above fourth? If fourth or above, the answer is officially no. We might be able to get by with fifth if we can get past this motherfucker and stay past him. But definitely going to be crossing the finish line in fifth. Uh-huh. Called it. Come on, no.
Yama Crest.
No more Yama Crest.
3, 2, 1.
Oh, we hit that. Nice sweet spot for the rocket start. And yes, I've played so much Mario Kart terminology, I talk in Mario Kart terminology. I don't care if it has another name. I refer to it as Rocket Start due to having played Mario Kart my whole goddamn life! Get thee behind me, assholes! feel like this is one of those times where the best ways to get ahead is to learn the track and start off in lower placings, and then as you learn the track and know where everything is, you can then speed up and come in from behind. But that's just me. I could be wrong. Whoa! And I could go flying off the fucking track into the out-of-bounds zone. I'm just glad that unlike in F-Zero, you don't crash and burn and lose out on the fucking game. Like, you actually get to race to completion. I still call shenanigans on crossing the finish line while crashing. I had already crossed the finish line, so that should have fucking counted. You know, straight up, that's shenanigans. Change my mind. You can't. I will say I don't mind using coins to buy vehicles, but I do feel like I have to reiterate what I said earlier. I feel like buying cups is going to make too repetitive. It's going to be like, oh, well, we don't want to play so damn many. We don't want to play the same damn tracks over and over again just to make this much money. Especially in a game where first place victory on the slowest engine class is literally much more crazier to get up to. Like in Mario Kart, in a game with like Mario Kart's difficulty on this engine class, I would more or less already be top in first place. So, you know, it's like, the fact that this game has a much bigger difficulty curve means that you're going to get burnout and bored on the track selection much easier unless you're, like, at a point where you automatically win every damn time. Like, first place across the board every damn time, no questions asked. Otherwise, you're going to get bored and burnt out trying to unlock the cups, you know? Like, I'd rather be like, oh, place third in a cup to unlock the next cup in the circuit. The next cup, the next to unlock the next cup, and then go from there. I'd rather that than actually, like, you know, play the same damn tracks over and over again just so that you can get your fucking money to unlock the cups. Like, that one is definitely too far gone. Like, that is going to be the biggest burnout and criticism I can see of this game. And then you're gonna have, oh, just get good and learn how to get in first place.
3, 2, 1.
I like when you can see the upcoming boost pads coming ahead of you and you know what color to change to. Like, if you can't see it coming, you're going to end up like doing what I just did there. And since being on the opposite color as the boosting slows you down, it's actually like, oh, fuck. Then again, it's also, oh, fuck, because talking to you, the viewers, is also me only half paying attention to the tracks. Yeah, we'll empty the boost meter as needed. I'm probably going to 5th place across the board this one. Especially if those damn tornadoes are supposed to be avoided, which I'm pretty sure they are, but I could be wrong. Oh yeah, we are not ranking in 5th place overall in this race. Yeah, at the rate it's going to take me to unlock everything, you people are going to get bored silly, so I'm definitely going to, after this race and to collect my earnings, I'm going to shift over to Mario Kart, and we'll see if we can't unlock. I do not fucking know how I made that comeback and ended in 5th place. And I want to know the mathematics that pushed me up into 4th overall. Never mind, there are 3 others, but like... Let's see if we can combine the fusion shop. Oh, I see. There's something that says start fusion. Okay. But what happens when, like, do you lose the vehicles when you fuse them? That's the question. Okay, I recognize Sweeper Outpost, and I think I recognize Port Genkai. I know I recognize Zen Show Habitat. I hope they're not just repeating all the old tracks from the first game. Give us something new, man. Alright, let's pop over to Mario Kart. Finish this stream off on a... Nope. Alright. Fin Twin. Both frantic items just to be safe. And we'll go onto this cube. Alright, so we're going to start things off with fucking hopeful and hope that we get the Kamek Orb and Airship Fortress. Especially if I manage to maintain ahead of the pack in first. And yes, I have tried that 2-player controller option. It does not work. And if it does work, it takes longer than people claim it does. They're just lying to try and sell. If they're like, oh no, it doesn't take all that. No, they're lying to try and sell it to you. Trust me. You're better. We're all better off holding out for a custom items patch to come out. Have I played so goddamn long in fucking handheld mode that I have forgotten how to use the Pro Controller here? Because I maintained first pretty well. Anyway, as I was saying, our best bet is to hold out for Nintendo to do the right thing and patch in custom items. So that we can all just use the Kamek Orb on ourselves and have it treated like a blue shell when you use it on yourself. As you saw in Blue Shell Scramble. Oh, what a bad time to zip into first. I know a lot of people are going to be sitting here looking like, Nani, you shouldn't be on a 3-lap track. But just a reminder to those who don't understand the controversy, 3-lap tracks are only playable in versus mode through single player or local offline multiplayer. Like, the 99.9% intermissions when you select random is literally only in I could have rail jumped that, but I didn't, so you know. And we're almost to the end of the track, so let's see if I can maintain a lead long enough. Frantic items is a pain, but allegedly it is the best way to try and spawn the Kamek Orb faster, which you can't convince me it does not have a 1% appearance rate. Like, it is as rare as a fucking Chansey. And then I'm convinced the game is programmed to detect which characters you need when you're this close, and then just not spawn them on the tracks that you need them on. Because the fact that I never get the fact that I never get the Kamek Orb used, like the Kamek Orb never pops up in Boo Cinema, Dandelion Depths, or Airship Fortress. Ever. Yet, if I do races 4 and 5 as not one of those 3 tracks, the Kamek Orb will appear. So there's definitely some AI that detects which characters you need to unlock and makes it take even longer when you're getting closer. So it's like, yeah. Either show me the proof as a programmer that the game cannot detect how close you are and purposefully artificially lower the rate of the Kamek Orb, or accept that it's a distinct possibility, because we already know that the Kamek Orb and the removal of custom items was designed in a way to artificially inflate playtime. Nintendo, more or less, foresaw potential, if not well-deserved backlash and criticism, and did, in fact, purposefully, artificially inflate the playtime. But the thing is, you can spend hours in this game even if you rush through and unlock all the characters to begin with. It took me all of 2 days with free roam mode to fucking unlock every single character costume. And that was with breaks to charge the system because I was playing in handheld mode. So, you know. It's not gonna fucking stop me from playing the game just because I already have all the characters unlocked. Just means it's more fair to my friends, because if somebody wants to play as Peepa, guess what? I don't have Peepa yet. The fact that it doesn't qualify as out of bounds astounds me, but then again, I've never been blue-shelled flying out of the screen, so... Yeah, no, going into that aisle, or into that seat between the aisle, does qualify as out of bounds, so that could have ended poorly if I hadn't crashed into the railing. Huh. Let's try an experiment. Well, let's see what happens when we race on Mario Brothers Circuit. Koopa Beach, and then shift into Dandelion Depths at the end. I just appreciate how a motherfucker eventually gave up on trying to, So is it Daisy's turn to be Nintendo's favorite? Because, you know, a lot of times when Peach or Baby Peach is in the AI, the race is actually stacked in Peach's favor. I thought that, like, it was supposed to be like, oh no, Peach is the princess. Daisy just appeared in Mario Land and then came back later because Luigi needed a girlfriend and whatnot. But it's like, fucking, like, I'll tell you straight up, like, Peach is always in the top placement in past Mario Kart games. And now, Baby Daisy is lapping Baby Peach. It's like, when did the Peach bias end and the Daisy bias begin? Is it because Nintendo saw us making fun of Daisy all this damn time and just decided, hey, we're gonna give you some Daisy bias? Get back here, you aristocratic motherfucker! Boy. Yeah, normally Peach or Baby Peach would be in second or third place right now. The fact that both Peach and Baby Peach are in this race and literally lagging behind is astounding. I've never done Koopa Troopa Beach on Frantic, so let's see just how badly 5 short laps with Frantic items fucks me up. And then after this versus race, I'm gonna clean my fucking closet and prep for going to the storage locker tomorrow. A bit of a busy day of shit to do before Flynn's, so you know. Ah, that's right. I always forget the Cheep Cheeps are back on this track like they always were. For some reason, I was thinking about how, like, oh my god, they removed the jumping Cheep Cheeps from this track when they made. No. I always forget they're there until I see them. I'm aware I'm not doing myself any favors by the way I'm driving, but yeah, will do. Be fair, there's barely any room to do any major jumping and tricking here, so it's like... See, like I said, the tracks you need it on, it never shows up. I do not have $5, and I'm willing to bet that non-existent $5 that Dandelion Depths is not going to spawn a Kamek Orb. Oh fuck, I'm lucky. I went from doing kart racing to acrobatics and gymnastics on a bicycle. Oh, hey, there's a crowd behind us. Alright, Dandelion Depths. Here goes, everyone. If the Kamek Orb shows up, we get Swoop. And we're 2 characters away from completion. So, let's see if my theory is correct. Dandelion. There, right under my nose. Alright, here we go. Winding down, here we go. At this point, I just want to maintain first place for the sake of being guaranteed to get Kamek Orbed. And I have learned my lesson about trying to get onto those rails. It's a very, very, very big pain. I know it can be done, it's just... I was waiting for the 2 of you to actually, get up in the rankings above King Boo and Baby... AC. Okay. Well, answer me this, everybody. Does the gold shell really target the player in first place, or does it just weave its way and explode when it passes the person who's in first? Because I don't feel targeted or homed in on. Let's try to get up on the rail. Oh, we did it! Yeah. If you're not careful, you can actually drive your ass off the side trying to get onto the rail. So it's like, I have not practiced this track enough to actually learn exactly how much to turn to get onto the rail. That was literally just luck. Call bullshit in the comments if you want, but that was literally just fucking luck. Anyway, I'll definitely do some more Fast Fusion content after I've made the opportunity to unlock more tracks. And I'm definitely going to weigh in on online, ask some people who have had a little bit more time playing the game to give me the details on how the fusion system works for the vehicles. Because I want to know, do you lose the vehicles? Do you duplicate them? Like, what are we looking at here, you know? I love how I have nothing but bananas, and right now everybody wants a piece of the red shell. And that's game. Boy. Alright, well, thank you everybody for the tuning in of the game, and we are working on some content while we figure out what to do until the GameCube gets back from repair. Ooh, new sticker. New stickers, plural. Call them glorified JPEGs if you want. Still having fun. I swear I put the Rainbow Road sticker on. Anyway, that's pretty much that. Like I said, GameCube gets back from the repair shop. What we're going to do is, until then, we're going to figure out what we're going to do. I mean, are we going to delay our Sonic Adventure Let's Play? Are we going to hold off on Let's Plays and do random videos until the GameCube gets back from repairs? I don't know. We're going to figure that shit out tomorrow while we're doing our thing. Plan out some future Let's Plays, some future random videos, figure out some streaming content, so yeah. Stick around. Now that the hectic, busy 4th of July weekend is over, we should be back to some manner of upload schedule. So, see you all next time.